All right, this is Timeless V this morning, and we are playing Minecraft on the PC. This is episode part 91. And last time we played, we were trying to make a connection between, and this is a house I built off the video. Also, you see it's quiet because the cat and the dog went through the porthole, and therefore they are somewhere else. So I'm gonna dig some stone up. You'll never believe where this particular porthole will take us. They went through the other one down in the mine that was back this way towards that town we found. And so they are with the other dog and cat on the other side. They're with Muffin and Zach, Zach on the other side. So we're gonna dig some stone out of here so that we can finish making the road back. Actually, the porthole right here goes, surprise, surprise, to the main village. It comes out right at the main village. So we will be connecting the two portholes by road. The thing is, considering that the other porthole is not that far from this porthole over here that we've discovered. One underground is not that far, so I'd imagine if I take time sometime to look around, I will be able to find it. I hope everybody's holiday was nice. New Year's. Um, I enjoyed my holiday. Got carried away with the food, of course. Had to put myself back in check because a lot of times our what our heart wants and what our head wants is two different things. The heart is full of emotion and what we desire, and that is what is important to the heart. And the head is tries to think about what is good for the 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 good for you or good for the soul. I'll put it that way. And so the head, if you're a person of passion, the head don't always win out. And saying that, I wanted all the sweets that was offered during the holidays, um, ice cream and all kind of things that I shouldn't be eating, especially a person with high blood pressure and diabetes. It's not good to be eating a bunch of junk all the time. On yesterday, I wanted some ice cream, and my son wanted pizza. And so he said, well, he was going to buy pizza, but he didn't want to eat it by himself. I didn't want pizza. I wanted ice cream. So I said, well, you can buy it and I'll just put my share up. Of course, when the pizza came, I ate my share. It's just not good. It's not good. It is not good. But anyway, so we'll have to, as they say, walk it off. Walk it off. Which, sometimes the bad decisions outweigh the good. But that's a lot of walking it off. Yep, a whole lot of walking it off. But it's good to be back on the Minecraft. Haven't played for a little bit. So it's good to be back on it. It is one of my favorites. Has been for years. I think a lot of people like Minecraft. It's relaxing. I've been trying to clean up a few of the loose end games that I didn't finish over the holiday. I finished Final Fantasy. Yay! I was happy about that. And I did two chapters. Well, not well. I finished one chapter of Alive, Alive earlier, and another chapter of Alive, Alive I completed, which is great. And did some work on Dragon's Quest. Didn't complete it, of course, because I had stopped at two episodes before, so it's not completed. And other news as well, I will be ordering my plane ticket and my making my hotel arrangements tomorrow for my trip to the J in June. That will be my summer vacation. What it called? Bucket list vacation. So that'll be nice. I'm not gonna make my theater tickets until a little bit later though. But just those two things I will um, lock down. It will be an adventure for me and my two sons. Hopefully they don't mess me around and say they going and then change their mind. But I doubt it because it is a trip of a lifetime. The two things I want to do is Kabuki is one and voice actor play. Or go see one of the voice actor plays. I don't know what will be showing at the time. But the writer of the play seemed quite consistent in his putting them on, so something should be playing at the time. Um, so I like to see that, you know. Also, my sons would like to see the animate one of the anime production companies, recording studios. I don't know if that's gonna happen though, but I'm hoping. And a few other things they want to see. And there a few people were saying they were having problems with fevers and stuff as far as that goes. So I'm hoping things will still, be good by the time I'm ready to go. So I have to step up my game on my Japanese. I translator that I bought that I got for Christmas. Gave myself for Christmas. I have not learned to use it. Just slightly a little bit. I can take pictures of signs and that it is written in Japanese and it will translate it, I guess. You know, it don't translation is kind of wonky, as they say, or a little cray cray. But yeah, so I don't know. Doing my best. Doing my best. But all in all, I haven't been trying to learn that long. And if I was a child and that was learning my native language, I felt very much I would even be able to speak it by now. You know, even if it was native to me. Because I think I've been learning for, yeah, I've been learning for less than uh, probably maybe a year. Maybe. This is iron. What's got to go? Yesterday, I was watching a new VTuber. I think her name is Laura Sama, and she is not a real person. She's a AI. It's someone created, named, I guess his or her name is Vito. Vito. And it's enjoyable just to listen to the ramblings of the AI. Was watching her play Minecraft on yesterday, and trying to make sense of the world and that, and it was interesting to see. how much the AI learned as they played. I didn't watch the whole particular thing, but it was interesting to me. 'Cause it went from just wanting to stand in the water, and that was it, to actually making stuff. Yeah. And even seemed to figure out that iron tools were better than stone tools, or at least the pickaxe. So I thought that was pretty interesting. And then here in this porthole, I put me excuse the pop up. And I put a box so that I can gather my stone to make my road back to the main area. Which I will, since I'm in the hole, I will show you that. But it goes off this way with the torches. And this is a porthole I had made earlier in playing this game. When I first started, I think this is the original first porthole I made. And it goes into the village here, which that was a stroke of luck. We'll put that in there. So I made this bridge going over to this part off video. Sometimes I use the time to think about things, use Minecraft as my thinking game. That tree right here probably will never grow And those two over there on that little island probably will never grow. I put this torch here and these blocks to tell me which direction to go because those go down there where I was exploring that one time. So I have to follow this way to take me back to the one porthole that this I made over here. And as you see the road there that I am making. Yeah, that video I was watching of the AI VTuber was 7 hours long, so I didn't watch the whole thing, but I thought it was an interesting concept. And it just show you how resourceful young people are today, you know, to even be able to make something like that. My ear is itching. So I also watched on yesterday Nameless Mouse's video. I watch that every Sunday. He does a radio type program. Oh, I mean, yes. He does a radio type style program on Sundays. And I enjoyed it. I watched it. He was, he'll tell stories and read people's letters to him and that. And so he was reading letters to, and almost like also a Dear Abby type part in it. So that was interesting. Then Dear Abby is an advice column that used to exist years ago in the newspaper. Yeah, I'm not very big at going over things that bother me as much as some people. They don't mind doing that, talking about things that bother them. But I'm not big at it. Especially like for things that's public, I'll put it that way. Newspapers or radios or internet, you know, I will joke around a lot, but still, it feels like, when you do stuff like that, you bear yourself before the world. Although some people just don't really feel like that, it doesn't bother them. It almost makes me wonder how people whose life is the public, I mean, in the public's eye all the time, how they feel about it, you know. Until you can't even hardly breathe because the public is just right there. And in a ways, is great for, people who are entertainers and that, to be loved by the public, that's great. But then it's, when do you ever have your me time? I don't think it happens. And when I say me time, it's time to yourself. And with this new industry, people have to learn how to adjust quickly to that sort of thing because they're not used to being in the public eye, and then they get they are put in the public eye, and you can't choose, you know, when you want to be, you know, noticed or not noticed or whatever. It just happens, you know. But I'm just thinking out loud. Just thinking out loud. One time I seen was a tweet between two people. They were talking, and their tweet got shared that they had between each other got shared um, with Twitter, and they were a little bit upset. I'm not sure if that's true. You know, just it could be just saying they was upset, but a little bit upset that they were trying to have a private conversation, and that conversation ended up being public. But it's difficult to have a private conversation on a public platform. You know, that's hard. And it's one thing when you are talking to people who you meet on the public platform, as opposed to someone who you know and can talk private conversations with off the platform. It's two different things. And the two of them, the persons were co-workers or friends, and they could talk off the platform. They chose to talk on the platform. But so much for that. You know, I enjoy. I learn a whole lot of stuff. You know, in United States, we don't really name the years after things. But I learned last year that it was the year of the tiger. That's what Japan called it. I think probably China too. I don't know. But this year, 2023, is the year of the bunny rabbit. Tiger and then the bunny rabbit. I thought that was funny. It was cute. All right, I done used up all my pickaxes. Make a few more. Yes, because I can. Boom. And I can only do four of these. water somewhere because I hear it. I think today probably will be nice, although it's supposed to be rainy, kind of rainy today. But the weather is half decent. Yeah, I mean, it is winter, but half decent. But I'll probably be walking, taking my walk in the mall. I've been dogging it lately because I used to kind of taking it easy during the holiday. I had to get back into the grind and thinking about it. All right, I am full. It's two stones, but oh well. Let's see. There is a saying that goes, waste not, want not. And that just means that if you don't waste things, you won't have to want that thing later, you know, because you didn't waste it. And that's what I thought about when I just said, well, let me put a box down and stick some stuff in it, you know. Because later I may need torches down or what have you. There's four stones that I don't have to dig up. Oh, that's probably what I was using the shovel on. And did the shovel work on it? I don't know. Because even in that, as I was saying, even in that, it's been a while since I've played this particular game. So I don't know if I was using a shovel on this or it could just been in the desert. I was building the road in the desert. need some more staircase. Some stuff back in this box. All right, let's see. All right, let's fill in the blanks. Yeah, I'm excited about um, being able to go to Japan, and I'm also having a bit of anxieties about it. But I think all in all, it will be fun. This will be one of the largest cities I've ever visited. So that'll be interesting. Tokyo is one of the largest cities I've ever visited. I think it's like one of the largest cities in the world. It's kind of like the country bumpkin goes to a big city. I don't know. I'm not quite country, but I live uh, in more of a country, more of a rural place. I don't even want to call it rural, but it's not New York. I'll put it that. I'm almost there. Sometimes the most weirdest things ache on you as you get old. And my hip is hurting me. Hip and part of my back hurts. I'm trying to strengthen those muscles. They're rebelling on me. Things you don't think about when you are young. But as you get older, you feel it. And that's one of the reasons you will hear older people say, I'm old. I'm getting getting old. Something reminds them that they're not as young as they used to be. Here's a person that said that they were considered a workaholic yesterday. But, you can tell that they loved their work and what they did. And there's a saying that says, if you love what you do, you never work a day in your life. So, I don't know if you would consider someone like that a workaholic because they love what they do. And they have friends in the office. I don't know how much because they work often and they lot what they have outside of the office, but that is where friendships are made. And so if you love it, just make sure you just don't you take time to rest, sometime, but otherwise if you enjoy it. There's nothing wrong with that. Sometimes, I don't know about anybody else, but sometimes I do feel sorrow or anxious. And I always put my finger on it. It's not a always thing, just a sometimes thing. I think that just thinking about my lack of, well, not knowing the unknown helps to cause anxieties. But you only live once. Tomorrow's not promised. Although some people may believe you live more than once, but even in that, you don't know. And I know about this life. And I only have this life, and I want to say that I did not let my anxieties and my worries stop me from living my life, stop me from doing the things that I want to do, you know. It didn't make me stay in my comfort zone. They say, get out of your comfort zone, you know. There's one thing I do know at my age, there is more life behind me than there is in front of me. And so I have to enjoy what I have. All right, this is will be end up being a hiccup, a post there goes off this way. I finished building that another time, but I do believe I did my time in this game. I got the road in. It goes this way to the old village. And got stone here for building what I need to build. And I'm gonna go on the outside. For now. And call it. And with that said, this has been Timeless V playing Minecraft. This has been 91 episodes. Can you believe it? 91 episodes of Minecraft. And I will say, as I'm trying to practice, I will say adios. I will say ciao. I will say Avita Zane, and Sayonara. Because Timeless V is out of here. Hope you enjoy. Please like and subscribe. And I encourage you to stretch your brain, learn another language, and actually use it to communicate with someone. Who knows, you'll find a friend maybe. But Timeless V is out of here. Bye bye.